What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Road Trip, and this is kind of a special episode today. We are going to be solely focusing on doing the stupid rainbow jump. In the previous episode, I spent way too much time trying this. I watched so many YouTube videos about it. I did research. I watched people do it eventually. I read forums and cheats and tips from people that have done it. And still don't have a clue how we're going to possibly do this, so we're just going to give it a whirl. The best thing I figured I could do was put on the big tires just to give myself maximum kind of maneuverability, grip, kind of, the uneven surfaces. And I don't really have a game plan, but I mean, we're just going to have to do this for like an hour, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just give up and say screw it, it can't be done. But I really don't have a great idea for this, to be honest with you. I don't have any bright ideas of how this is supposed to go, so we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. So if this isn't gonna be your cup of tea, I understand, but I still appreciate if you drop a like down below, sub. That was a little bit too short, obviously. I think if we land right on the edge there, it's doable. Obviously, that's easier said than done. So again, I'm just gonna keep doing this until we get either get it or until I get so frustrated that I need to go like take a nap. So we'll give it a whirl. Here we go. Again, we'll just have it repetitive. It takes seemingly about 20 seconds for the whole cycle. That was closer. I mean, we were a little bit too far yet. It is quite difficult, and again, I don't know what the mile per hour I need to aim for is, or my release point even, but maybe I should be paying more attention to that to help me narrow this down, but I don't have any bright ideas right now, so. No, oh, that was the closest we've been yet. We just need to be a little bit shorter, honestly, because that was kind of what I was trying to do. What I was kind of trying to do is kind of hit the edge, and it seems like it stops you if you can do such. I don't know how easy that's going to be. But I guess we just kind of lifted about the third ring there. Alright, we need to lift slightly before the third ring there, apparently. Just slightly. Try it again. Maybe we're onto something here. Maybe this won't be a 4-hour video of me doing this, but maybe we're onto something. Alright, try again. Alright, we need to be slightly later than that though, so we might be onto something here. Maybe we can get close and maybe this isn't going to take forever. I'm slightly optimistic. I know we did this for like 20 minutes in the last episode, so I'm not that optimistic, but maybe there's a method to the madness here of at least getting close. Come on. Oh, we were so close. We need like another 2 feet there. It would have been okay. The problem isn't that you can't get close, it's that if you're a little bit too far, there's no chance to stop, obviously. When comparatively, you should just be able to, just roll up there and stop semi-easily. No, that was too far. Just barely. I thought we were going to be okay there, so I throttled back up. We need to, I don't know if we need to be a little further or a little shorter. I don't know if you're supposed to land right on the edge and be a little bit further, or if you want to be a little bit shorter and be kind of on the front face of it. I really don't know, so we're just going to keep trying stuff, but at least we're in the ballpark. Oh shit, we did it. Okay, well. Alright, well that was way easier than, not easier. We got lucky, let's get real. We did it, let's go. Rainbow meter, all that for a freaking rainbow meter. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we're on to what's next. So, we accidentally got it, it appears. Wow, that took like 4 minutes. I thought we were going to be here all day, but that took 4 minutes. Alright, now I don't really know what to do. I was expecting to have to do a whole episode of this. But what we're going to do instead, we're going to go to my city. We'll just jump into what my original plan was for the next episode. So, yeah, anyways, that worked way better than I thought it was going to. So what we're going to do now is we are going to, actually, how good are the off-road tires? They're 4, 4, and 2. We're just going to leave the big tires on. We're going to go do Q's Rally today. That was kind of my next plan for what we were going to do anyways, so we'll go do that right now. So, don't really know exactly what this entails. I don't recall what all the details are for Q's Rally. Other than that, it is quite a fun thing, so we'll see. Alright, here we go. Q's Rally. You need information about the rally? Sure. Rally will start here. Only go to Q's factory, blah blah blah. Drive fast. You can't whatchamacallit, can't warp. Makes sense. We don't want to use too much of the boost juice because we do have to drive all the way there, everywhere, so we have to go to San Polis, which is going to take us a little while. So, again, just kind of an interesting little quirky thing here. We can take the highways, which can make some good speed, but of course we can't or don't want to run out of fuel, so that is something we have to keep in mind. It's not too far to some of these. I mean, some of these are quite a drive, but some of these aren't too bad, so get up to speed nicely. Maintain that 180-ish. Again, we have to just drive there, so we don't want to run out of fuel, obviously. That would be a disaster. So, no idea how far it is to get here. Apparently not that far. We're going to go down more sets of exits because I think it's closer. Alright, what happens if we go... Did we miss it? Am I freaking stupid? No, we're still good. This is where we want to be, right? This exit? I swore that there was another exit here to get to where I wanted to go. Maybe I'm mistaken, but regardless, we'll go down this one here. Maybe this is correct, maybe this is incorrect. I've really mucked this up, but I thought this was a faster way to do this. Don't go into any buildings, please. We just need to go to the Q's factory. Alright, well, oh, there it is. We're there. Alright, we made it. First checkpoint. Cool. We don't need change part. Yeah, okay, I thought I messed that up, but we don't need change parts. We'll just stick with the big tires, that's fine. Alright, so I didn't totally flip that up with trying to go down the wrong road or anything, so that's good at least. We just gotta make sure we get on the right bit of highway, which is right here. Up to speed, Chestnut Canyon, not too far away. But it is a little bit of a ways, so. The longest one is gonna be from like here. I don't remember if we stop at Mushroom Road or not, but to White Mountain is quite a hike, so we have to manage our fuel usage for that one. So we're cooking along quite nicely. Again, this leg isn't too bad as far as length and distance. We just come out of this tunnel and we'll pretty much be there. Don't want to go too fast. There are some bumps, there are some bends. So I'm actually quite thrilled right now. We've already accomplished something that I thought would take me hours to accomplish. It was very frustrating, so we're moving along quite nicely. Alright, we gotta go up this thing here, not fall off the cliff as we're trying to go up here, which is key. Gonna be about the same amount of time as it took us to get to the other one. It's gonna be... Nope, hi, I'm a little busy. Thanks. Actually, that kind of stopped us though, so that was fine. Gonna be about that same 37 minutes, 37 seconds. I don't know what the timer represents here, but got a little bit of a baby there with my entry. About that same 37, perfect. So, let's go. All right, Mushroom Road is where we have to go next. So, instead of going, oh no, instead of going back down the road, we'll obviously just jump across out here. Oh, wow, I don't know what that was, but we'll take it. I thought we were going to go flying, but apparently we're just going to turn directly there and just go straight down. But it's fine, it's all good, nothing to worry about, we're good. Could have probably gone around the other way and gone across the grass and straight line this a little bit better, but this is fine. Like that. Alright, let's not fall off into oblivion here, please, Justin. There we go. Again, not super far to Mushroom Road, but also have to just make it there, so. Speed is good. A little twisty bit coming up here as I'm going to spin myself out for no reason. It's fine, nothing to see here. Just some handling quirks. It's a Fiat 500, it happens. Alright, here we are, we're coming up to the place. So are there houses here? I know it said I hadn't been to all the houses in Mushroom Road. I don't know how that can be possible yet because there are only like 5 houses here, but we'll deal with that. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to White Mountain. I'm stupid. Alright, well that's a couple seconds I will never get back, but again, I think finishing is the goal. There's no like time that we have to aim for. Whoops! Alright, well that was pretty stupid. Now we burned all of our fuel because I wasn't paying attention, so... Oh, come on, car. Alright, well that was pretty stupid. That's why, children, you need to go ahead and learn how to read and do all that good stuff, because reading's important, so... I'm just looking here as we go if we're missing any houses in Mushroom Road, because it said we haven't been, I don't think, to all the houses in Mushroom Road. I have no idea what all the houses are in Mushroom Road. I thought for sure that we had visited them all, but obviously that's not the case, so I will look into that at a future date and time. I will make that the next episode or part of it. Thankfully, we're most of the way to White Mountain now, because we are getting to run low on fuel. We're not quite bad yet, but we're getting there. You don't want to run out of fuel because that does take quite a while if you're going at that kind of minimum speed that it makes you go if you're out of fuel. So, all right. Oh, okay. Let's not do that, car. Alright, well, we made it, even though I'm stupid and can't read. 57 minutes or seconds or whatever. Peach Town, let's go. Alright, so this time it's going to be pretty straightforward. We do have to not take the road that the game thinks we should take. Because we're going to Peach Town, not Papaya Island, so... Follow this. Of course, this will take us quite a ways. Please turn. Thank you, car. Alright. Some of the boost juice to get into this tunnel. Again, some sharp corners, some other things. It is quite a long drive again to get to Peach Town from here, so that's part of why we're doing what we're doing here with our boost juice. So, also some quite sharp corners here, as you can see. So, I guess we could follow the river. I have no idea if that's better or worse. I don't really know, to be honest with you. So, it's a very sharp corner apparently. It's like something you see in Monaco. So yeah, don't want to use too much of the boost juice. Maybe following the river would be faster, I really don't know. But, of course, driving in the water slows you down, so... no matter, our time doesn't really matter for this. It doesn't really affect us at all, honestly. But, again, so be it. I mean, we're fine, so... Doing A-okay. After this, I think we're probably going to do the A-class races and see how that goes. I don't really know what to expect. Don't know if our teammates are going to be up to snuff or not. They should be. I don't know if they will be, but they should be. And obviously, worst case scenario, I'll just win. We don't need the money for anything. But worst case scenario, I'll just win the races and get our super license or whatever it's called, the World Grand Prix license, and then we'll do that in the future episode, probably a couple from now. So there we go, nice and smooth cornering. All right, we have reached the end of whatever this place is called, White Mountain. We're back in the Peach Town now. Oh, okay, well that was a thing. It's fine. Might as well get the coin while we're here, since I accidentally drove off the cliff, so... Almost out of fuel, so we do have to kind of chill out a little bit here. But we don't have too much further to go. It's quite a long road to get back into town here. Again, we'll get this coin while we're standing here, that's fine. A couple seconds isn't going to kill us. Alright, back on land since we're much faster on the road, as I said earlier. Getting to be close to out of fuel, so hopefully it's not too bad. This is the major chunk done. After this, we're going to go to Fuji City, which isn't too bad of a drive. And then over to Sandopolis. Did we go to Sandopolis first? Or we must go to My City then. So Fuji City and then My City. So not too bad. This is, again, one of the longer routes just because you have to essentially traverse the entire map. We're almost out of fuel, so I really need to get there. We're just about there. Thankfully, we can see it up ahead. Because we are just about out of fuel. So we've actually timed that pretty dang well to be just about perfect as far as our fuel mileage goes. Alright, that worked out really well. We made it, 116, not too bad. Back out and ready to go. And we'll right, and we will go towards Fuji City. Hopefully make decent time here. There's a coin over there that we're not going to worry about again. We'll have to get all the coins in a future episode. Oh, whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. My bad. Coins will be a future episode. Oh, jeez, Justin. Okay, well, whatever. Coins will be a future episode. Obviously, the whatchamacallit, the quick pick shops will have to be a future episode. Maybe that'll be next time out as well, along with some of the other things that we have to accomplish. So it'll take a little while to get through all this, but we'll have to just play it by ear. Alright. So cruising along nicely. There's the big bridge. We just gotta make sure we stop and get in Q's factory decently enough. Get around this last bend decently enough. Actually worked out somehow. Might as well go for it here. I'm running through all the fuel, but we might as well make good time. And again, be roughly that same 37 seconds there or thereabouts to get to another checkpoint. So 37 exactly. Alright, so we've had 3 different checkpoints now. It takes 37, so not too bad. Q's factory in my city is the last one we have to get to, so not too bad. We're going to go around the moat to the left, I think, try it that way, since we usually don't go that route. It may be beneficial to do so if we can do it without falling off and dying, which hopefully will be a little bit faster. Forgot about this until last time we were trying to get around back here for something else. I don't remember what exactly. There we go, through here nicely. Oh, forgot about this a little bit. It's fine. Made it. All the way to my city now. Shouldn't take too terribly long. It's not the furthest drive. Much faster than we made it in that initial episode, for sure. There we go. Just about made the corner. Decent grip from these big tires, even though they're obviously designed primarily for off-road. Not doing too badly here. There's the ocean. Another Q coin under the highway that we'll have to come get at a later time. A lot of those are out here in kind of the middle of nowhere, so. Here we go, my city exit. Please turn, or not. Alright, well, hopefully we can fit through here. We do. Awesome. Alright, into the Q's factory in my city. We did it. 35 seconds to get here, 35 minutes, whatever. 4:42 is not too bad. Yay. You may get a prize. I don't know what our prize is, but hooray. Bye, it looks like a train. Okay, well, that's cool. Alright, cool. Well, that's that done. We did it. Let's see. That is done. Q Rally. Where are the houses I have to go to in... Oh, I'm sorry. We did all the houses in Mushroom. It was Sandpolis that we have to get all of them. Cloud Hill, of course, requires us to be the president, so we'll get that a different day. We gotta get all the people that live here. So we essentially gotta do the 7 gemstones, which maybe we should go do that now. I don't remember which dude is the gemstone dude. Maybe I should figure that out real quick. Which dude is the gemstone dude? Which ones do I have, first of all? First of all, the dude's in my Peach Town, whatever this is place. We should go figure out which ones we have, first of all. And then we'll go look for the remaining ones, and then we'll do the A-class races. How about that? Because we're making good time on stuff that I wanted to accomplish today. Alright, what do we have for items? There are 7 gemstones. Does it tell us which ones we already have? That is the question. Blue sapphire, emerald. Are those the only 2, maybe? Alright, let's write these down. Blue sapphire, emerald. Are those the only ones we have? Yes. Alright. So we have 5 left. I have no idea where they are, nor do I remember where this guy lives, but hopefully we can figure it out. I think it's going to be up this other road over here, actually, and then one of the houses on the right, maybe, one of the earlier ones. I also don't know anything about gemstones, so if you're yelling at me and saying, oh, that's not a blue sapphire, that's a blah, 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 I'm sorry, I have no idea. I don't know that stuff, so. Alright, is this the place? Nope, this is a Diablo. Nope, sorry, it's been real. Alright, I would like to find the guy that has the map of the gemstones in his house. I know it's one of these. Nope, this is Mr. Kuntosh. Nope, you cannot join me either. Just because you guys were such dicks when we were playing soccer previously, not adding any of you. Alright, one of these dudes, I swear, has the gemstone map on his house, and I thought it was one of these houses down here. A couple more we can visit, maybe it's this guy. But yeah, there's one of these guys that'll tell us all this. This is the guy, awesome. Alright, so we have, I would like a hint. I don't know which ones we have. There's one on the island. There's one on the west side of wherever. No idea where we're supposed to go for this. I would love a hint. Yellow topaz. Yellow is in Island Bridge, West Beach. Red ruby. Red ruby. C. West of Sanpolis Lighthouse. Okay. Violet River east of Mushroom. Upstream, whatever that means. I guess we'll just have to find out. Red Velvet Amethyst. Sorry, Mom, I'm disappointing. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the large hill jump ramp is. Alright. Alright, so don't need to repeat it. I don't know how we're gonna find said things, but we're going to warp ourselves over to Fuji City first and try to find the yellow one. West Beach of Island Bridge. I don't know what that means. Where are we on the map? That's the question. I assume this is where I need to go based on the map. It is indeed so. Alright, no idea where this could be. There's a coin again down in the water there, so we'll have to figure it out another time. Is it over here somewhere? There's a coin over here? Again, while we're standing here, we might as well get these couple coins. Oh, it's in the one over. Okay, I'm just dumb. Again, proving again why I am struggling so hard on this game and why I become easily frustrated by whatever this is. Alright. So yeah, it's just like in the beach. Like, that's going to be really hard to find if it's just like over here. Where am I going? Am I literally just stupid? Yes, I am. Alright. Here we go. This is how we get to it? Yes, it is. Alright, so where are we supposed to aim for now? I took a picture of the map, which I know you can't see, obviously. So yeah, we just gotta head west a little more from here. Is that it? Oh, that... okay. So it's not actually that hidden, I'm just stupid. Alright, well, that's one. Just erasing this as I fly over here. Cool, yellow one done. The red ruby is in Sanpolis by the lighthouse, so we'll just fly over there while I'm looking now and figure out where we are. Hi. Red ruby is west of Sanpolis' lighthouse. Where are we? again, this is the hard part, right? So if we just go due west from here, like basically straight west, that should put us somewhere in the range. It's in the sea west of Sampolis Lighthouse, which is back here, right? So do we just have to jump in the water? Is that how this works? Is it going to be close at least, or is it going to be like nowhere near? Oh, I guess we're going to find out. Okay, well, we're underwater. What is that? Is that a car or a coin, or what is that? I just saw something over here that was shining. Oh my god, I found it right off the bat. Alright, well, that's a little bit lucky, I suppose. Oh, hi, coin. Because I don't really want to have to come back in here, which apparently I can't reach. Oh, okay. Physics is very unhappy. Physics, please, thank you, because I don't want to have to drive back over here again. Oh, come on now. Okay, really? Alright, well, that's the red one done, whatever that means. How do we get from here to whatever the next one is? Violet is east of Mushroom Road. How are we supposed to find that? River east of Mushroom Road upstream. I don't know which way upstream is, but we'll have to go find out, obviously. East of Mushroom Road, which is the opposite way. Oh wait, this is west of Mushroom Road. Where are we on the map? That's the first clue. Alright, I guess we have to go up the stream, which I guess makes sense somewhat. Let's get this coin while we're over here. Don't know how many coins we're at, but surely we can get to some amount while we're in the water, and then go swing by what's his nuts' face coins and see if he has anything interesting for us. Alright, so whereabout is this place? It says it's in the stream or near the stream. No idea what that means or if it's going to be easily found or not. Is it in the water? Where are we? Well, it says we're almost right on top of it, so maybe it is pretty close, actually. Is this even the right one, first of all? Yeah, it's Violet. It says we're basically right on top of it. Not sure where that means it is, but it's got to be pretty close, right? It says it's in the stream, or follow the stream, at least. Oh, there it is. Alright, it's purple. Can we get it, or do we have to jump off or something? Nope, we have to jump off something. That's even dumber. I remember this being a pain in the ass from when Ryan and I did a long time ago. I remember this just being the dumbest thing to get ever, so. I remember this being like absolutely ridiculously stupid for no reason other than just because it could. Which is almost dumber than having it be for a legit reason, to be honest with you, so. Oh, come on now, don't do this to me. This is so stupid. We've done enough with the stupid physics of this game. Just let me get up here and get the dumb thing. There we go. Boost juice up here. To cave to nowhere. So I can turn around. I literally just want to turn around. That's all I want to do from up here. Can I get it? What are we doing? Alright, if I'm up here, can I jump and get it? That's the question. I don't know exactly where I'm aiming. Basically dead ahead. Alright, here we go. Nope, alright, we need more power than that, apparently. Why? I have no idea. Because this game is stupid. Alright, let's try this again. We know where the thing is, so we know we can get it, roughly. Alright, let's just try full boost and see what happens. Oh, that was actually really good. We just missed. Alright, well, that's a separate issue, but at least we're in the ballpark now. This is so dumb. Like, why is this a thing? Why can't we just have it? You know what? I have flight wings. Why don't we try flying? Now that I think about it. This is so stupid. Like, it's literally so dumb and pointless. There is 0 point of having this be this difficult for no reason. Are you shitting me right now? And physics is unhappy, and we're almost out of fuel. In which case, obviously, we'll have to abandon and come back. This is so stupid. Come on, just give it to me. We got like 3 more attempts at this here. This is garbage. This is so stupid. Hopefully Ryan appreciates this effort of this episode today, because this is so stupid. Literally so dumb. Alright, we got like 2 more good attempts here. We're just gonna have to wing it. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, well, I guess we're coming back, because it's not possible to just get it, because this game is a bitch. Nope, we're coming back. I really don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Like, I know how to find it, but like, what? How are you supposed to ever get the damn thing? Like, it's so stupid. I don't know how you're supposed to jump and get it. And again, if the big tires can't reach it, then what are we doing here? Like, it can't be just gotten. You have to like manipulate the game to let you have the thing, which is the dumbest thing ever. But oh god, the physics are terrible. No idea if this is the way to do this, but this is what we're going for, so. Alright, let's go. That actually worked. I'm shocked, but that's okay. Alright, it's done. Nothing to be salty about. Large hill jump. Is that in... Where is that? Is it in White Mountain? It must be in White Mountain somewhere, right? Like, it has to be. I don't know what else the large hill jump is. Behind the large hill jump. I don't know what that means, but we'll have to go find it. It appears to be due east of here. So yeah, maybe this large hill jump behind it? So how do we get up said large hill jump? What do you mean behind also? Like, oh, right there apparently. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it's not the worst thing ever. And there's one more in Papaya Island by Quick Pick Shop 94, but I don't know where Quick Pick Shop 94 is, so that's a separate issue. Alright, let's see if we can find this real quick, and then we will go do some racing, obviously. But we gotta drop him off by the dude first. Alright, where is this on the map? Where are we on the map? On the map, on the map, on the map. It's on the back half of the map, which tells me, obviously, we gotta go back to Quick Pick Shop 94, wherever that is, presumably by one of the islands. Kind of surprised that we didn't actually get this one, considering we've spent a pretty extensive time by most of these islands, or both of these islands, I should say, in the past. 94 is the one we're looking for. I don't remember what the numbers all mean or which ones they are. Again, we're going to have to visit all these quick pick shops at a different time anyways to get the pictures done, so. Are any of you 94? You are 91, is that? 94, okay. Where is it? No. Is it back here? Oh, it is. Sweet. How are we supposed to get that, first of all? Hold on. They don't make it easy on us, do they? Can I get the big tires up here, is the question. Again, we'll use the reversing tactic of garbage, because this game, again, sucks. This game really sucks. Oh, we're so close. There we go. We actually did it. Okay, well that is far from the dumbest thing this game has ever done, other than that one being inaccessible next to the waterfall. That was the only dumb part about that. It's not too bad. Alright, well that was cool. Now we can bring these back to Peachtown Guy and see what we get. I don't even remember if we get something or what the deal is or what his point is. Maybe he's just a hoarder. But no matter. I would definitely glitch through that wall there. That was not a normal overtake or whatever. Hi, James. Just over here to see this guy, and then we're going to go do some racing, I promise. Alright. Hi. You did it. I know I did. I'll give you one of my favorite things. A body. Thank you. I don't know what that's gonna do us good, but that's fine. 7 gemstones. All right, cool. We're getting there. We are going to go see, before we do this, quickly, sorry, I forgot about this. We're going to go see coin and see if we have 60 coins. I guess technically I could look at this before we go, but we'll deal with that. How many coins do we have? 64. So yeah, let's go see him since we have a surplus since last time we were over here. See what we get for 60. I don't remember. Again, maybe we get something cool, tires or suspender brakes or something. I don't remember. But we got big tires last time. We got 3 times quick steering. That seems like too much for me, honestly. But maybe it'll help our teammates. I really have no idea. But also I know that sometimes the doing it that way is not good because it turns too fast. So A-Class race is Peach Raceway 2, which I think is in the rain, so we're going to put the wet tires on. All 3 of us will put the wet tires on, and then we will have a go at this track, see if we're competitive in A-Class. I really don't know if we're competitive in A-Class. There's only one way to find out, so we'll get to it. Peach Raceway 2. Right, have fun. Yes, I will. Thank you. Is it not wet? I don't remember if this track is actually wet or if it's just dark and gloomy. I thought it was wet. Nope, I'm just stupid. I'm misremembering the track. Alright, we might as well retire. We don't have what we need. Alright, it's dry, so I'm just an idiot and we need racing tires. Racing and racing. Now we should have a little more grip at least. Try this again. Race. Alright, this is the one that has all sorts of different turns and kinks in it. Again, I don't know if we'll be competitive, or our teammates will be. I know we will be. We have pretty much everything max upgrade other than the devil parts. Our line took off quite fast, apparently. The speed is not overwhelming for these guys, it appears. They're not so fast that it's dumb, so... Again, chicane on the backstretch of sorts here. It's fine. Teammates are running away. They're at the front. They're 1-2 and they're doing well, so... Alright, well, they're 2-3, I should say. James is up here, and James is very fast for no reason whatsoever. We should easily be able to catch up, though. Hi, sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Hopefully you're back on the circuit and good to go. P.O., get going again, my guy. Alright, one more lap. James is here. We just slam him into the wall. Whoops. It's fine. Hopefully we can get a 1-3-4. That would be a great result. James is so fast for literally no reason. Maybe he picks up where the other guys leave off if you take them for your team. But we'll nice and smoothly get through here. It's going to be a 1-3-4. Not a bad finish at all. A little bit longer laps around here, of course. But 2,500 for first, 1,600 for third, 1,200 for second. That's what, 5,300 total? So not a bad payday at all. It was actually really good. Cool. So I'm much more confident then that we can actually run pretty well. We'll see how we do in the World Grand Prix later. But for now, we're doing okay. To Fuji City we go for the other, or the next A-Class race, I suppose. Hi. What is this race? Do we need off-road tires? I assume we do. Ninja Temple Raceway. Most of these things will take off-road tires, I assume. I remember our teammates were actually semi-decent here last time we were here. But I don't remember how it ended up. So, off-road. We all got the off-road tires. We're all ready to go. Temple Raceway, rank A. Let's go. This is the one with the moat, right? Moat that always is screwy. Yeah, it is. Alright. We should be okay, though. I think we're going to be decent. The AIs sometimes struggle here. And apparently nobody gets jet turbines except our 3 guys, so maybe that means we'll be okay. We'll see how fast James is here today. Not fast yet, but we're already up to second. Teammates are doing okay. We put one of those guys in the fence big time there. Whoops. So we're still 1-3-4 for now. That was actually a really efficient first couple of corners for me. If our teammates could do anything right here and just get through the moat fine, we'd be okay. Oh, I'm going to steer way too quickly there. That's fine. Alright, survived the first lap. We still got one up in the front running positions. One got stuck. So it's going to shuffle a lot. The track's pretty complicated, especially for the AI small brains, but we're okay. We're giving a lot of speed. Good first lap. One of us still in second, so that's good. The off-road tire is definitely doing a treat. If they can survive the moat, we'll be fine. It's the moat that's the tricky bit. Off-road tires seem to definitely be the choice here. Looks like probably Diaz is the second one. Looks like he's recovering a little bit. Looks like they're starting to get stuck. He got stuck on the wall. Got passed by many, many cars, but still a lot of time. It's the moat that's the key. Getting through the moat is everything, so just suffer through the water. If they can get through the moat, that'd be good. Again, looks like Pio or whichever one of them there is struggling a little bit, but he's made it through at least, so final lap, a little bit faster that lap in spite of everything that I did to myself. So yep, off-road tires working well. I think Diaz having a rough time, but we'll just go to the side of these things, I guess. Cruising along quite nicely, cooking with Crisco. A big advantage in second place for what's his nuts. Fly up and over here. Diaz recovering quite well. He's up to 7th now again, so he's almost back into the money. Again, we don't really need the money. We're not spending any money on anything at this point, so no real upgrades to get. That's fine. And it will cruise to a nice, easy victory. We'll take a 2nd and a 6th. I'm going to lock that in before they have a chance to screw it up. So Diaz had a little bit of a rough time there, but the performance was okay. He still gets 800, so we get 5,300 again, just in a little bit of a different way that time. 126, so we're going to rank up some good money here, not that we need it for anything. We did have the right parts, and now we will fly ourselves over to San Polis. I don't know what house we haven't visited in San Polis yet. It says we are still missing one. I'm going to have to, again, watch a video and figure out which ones we don't have, because I would have swore that we'd had everything, so. What race do we have? Night Glow Raceway, definitely an off-road place. Yeah, it's the San Polis houses are really the last thing that we have to do. I know we have to go get all the coins and the quick picks, so maybe we'll do the coins next time. I don't know how I want to play this, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Lots of stuff to do yet. Yay, go, whatever. Maybe after this, in this episode, after these A-class races, maybe we will go ahead and look at, oh, some of our teammates there got very lost and very stuck. At least he stayed on this route. Oh, okay, physics, that's alright. It's fine, everything's great, nothing to see here. Maybe we will go find some more of the people that need to move to my city. It seems like we're missing a couple. I don't know where they could be, but I have a potential list at least. Oh, thanks for that, James. Stupid hoe. Yeah, get in the fence, dumbass. Alright. Well, teammates struggling a little bit more here, just with, I don't know what, getting stuck or lost, or I don't know what, but we always know that this is, again, a pretty difficult track for the AI, so just something to keep in mind for the World Grand Prix. We're probably going to give up a lot of points here. Quite difficult to get them all to cooperate and do what we need them to do. We definitely can't have them finishing like last, but hopefully in the World Grand Prix they can fare a little bit better. I don't remember the pace of the people in the World Grand Prix. Obviously, like the front guys, Jackie's team, are quite fast, but I don't remember if everybody is that fast or not, so it's fine. We'll worry about that when we get there. We have a nice big lead here. It's not a difficult track for the players, so that's a good thing. Alright. Moving along, we're doing okay. But yeah, some of the easier tracks, Peach Town, Slick Track when we get there. I mean, those are the tracks that we really need to capitalize and get good points in the World Grand Prix, because that's the stuff that could really screw us over by the time we get to the ending of the World Grand Prix. If we have bad races at places like this, we just, pick up a low amount of points. So that's all going to be important for next time out. We are almost out of fuel, even though we have a lap to go, so we'll not use very much, if any, boost juice here this time. It's not a very long lap, so we should be okay on fuel usage, but we used quite a bit on that first lap to get some track position. So we'll cruise around here. Don't have the grip, obviously, on the off-road tires for all the sticky bits like this, which are technically road, I guess they assume. So racing tires would be the move here, but the racing tires, of course, just so bad, like awful, in fact, through the dirt section, so it is beneficial to use the off-road tires here. Another group of cars stuck at the roundabout on the mini-map there. AI cars, our two guys make it past, thankfully for now. So they're kind of running mid-pack, tail of mid-pack, which again isn't great, but is fine. not ideal, but it's better than being 23rd and 24th. At least they'll get something out of this. So, and again, hopefully they can continue to adapt and get a little bit better. It's not rocket science, so I can't remember all the World Grand Prix circuits, but no matter what, we should be in decent shape, I would think. So we'll come across and we'll finish out at Night Glow Raceway. Won't wait on them because they're not in the money or anything, so it's fine. Alright, so just a 2,500 for my victory, which again is irrelevant because we're not buying anything. It's alright. I want to run away. Yeah, so after these races, we'll have been right about an hour. We're at about 45 minutes now, so I hope you're still enjoying it, still having a good day. We've accomplished a lot today, actually. It's been very, very productive. I've been very happy with it, so got a lot of stuff done in this episode, which is nice. 2 A-class races, Minor 49er and Lava Run. We'll use the off-road tires for both of these, of course. Haven't driven this one, I think, since C-Class. I think this was the one, so. AIs do have the boost juice here. We'll see if they use it or how fast they are. Obviously, my teammates should be quite fast. Not just on the straights, but in theory in the corners as well. Oh, God, that was a big crash there. But our 2 guys got away well and truly good. They're at the front, checked out, so that's awesome. A lot of AIs have had issues here, though. Alright, so if they can just hang on at the front there with their off-road tires and their straight line speed, that would be beneficial to us. We are not going to try to take the shortcuts here this time. Hi. Again, you really need, I looked this up earlier, I never mentioned it, but you really need the big tires to make the shortcut work around here. Not going to bother with that, it's fine. Teammates still doing okay, they're at the front. One more hairpin to go, which they're going to struggle in, of course, but they're taking some wonky lines for sure here. We'll just let them do their thing, try to avoid them. They're rapid in a straight line, the pair of them, obviously, as you can see. Increase the gap over the AIs. Chuck it up the inside of PO just to get some room, get some clear air. Diaz using all the boost juice to get down the straightaway at some good speed. We'll go by as he gets stuck on a piece of wood there in the tunnel, not a problem. So we're doing alright, we're doing okay. Again, I think after this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but we're going to try to find a couple more of the people that need to move to my city. I don't know how we're going to possibly do that. I don't remember everybody that tries to move, but we'll just have to go through it and give it a look. I have the list, I just don't know where to find everybody, for example, so we'll have to play it by ear. Alright. Not fall off the edge too soon there, which would be good. Get some good flight time. Teammates consolidating 2nd and 3rd place for now, which is awesome. I think this track's a little bit trickier than the other one. I don't remember what the other one's called, but we gotta be careful with our fuel usage again here. That's the concern with this larger engine and using too much of the boost juice. Again, we're well and truly clear of the AI cars behind the 3 of us, so we're not in any threat from them. But again, for the World Grand Prix, we just have to be careful of that. Or we can choose to use the Magnum engine that we had, which is a little bit less power usage, but also a little bit less power, which is why I kept it just in case. Never know when you might need such a thing, so. But clearly we're doing okay, 1, 2, 3 right now, so this track suits us pretty well. Unfortunately, I don't think this is the track for Chestnut Canyon in the World Grand Prix, which is fine, but. Alright, nice, easy. One more time over the jump to finish. And nice, easy win, so we'll take that. 1, 2, 3 is good. Very good, in fact. Nice chunk of change there for a 1, 2, 3. It was a great race. What do you want to do? I don't know. Probably. Oh shit, we have another race to do here. I forgot about that. Alright, back in we go. So yeah, I think what we'll do next time is we'll try it. Maybe we'll make it a separate episode of doing the My City people, and then trying to find out which house and sample list we don't have yet, because I don't know why that's so difficult, but maybe we'll do that another time. So it's been a freaking productive episode. I mean, we got those stupid gemstones, which are really hard. We got the stupid, whatchamacallits, the rainbow jump, which is really hard. So everything else has kind of been bonus. And I hope it's been enjoyable and worth it to you. I've certainly enjoyed today's episode, so. Hi, James. I'm going to need you to screw off here, buddy. Let my guys get out ahead and let them use some of their speed in the straight line to accelerate away. Again, I know we're plenty fast here, so I'm not concerned. Alright, now we can try to pull away a little bit, get some space from these guys. Do one more good stoppage of the AI cars there. Around this bend. Power out ahead. AIs are, oh god, almost fell off a cliff. Our teammates are well and truly out ahead. Hopefully they can maintain this kind of pace. Nope, they're just going to drive straight into the wall. But we're still in good shape as far as our gap. Okay, they're just going to stick around. I don't know what they're doing there, but it's fine. Still have a big lead. See, the AI cars really struggle through here, so this is where we need to capitalize again in the World Grand Prix tracks like this, where the eyes are a little weaker, so hopefully we can do that as we go. Cruising along quite nicely. We're just going to kind of go ahead and do our thing now that the AIs have their gap. We're in good shape. Again, I don't remember if there's an A-class race in Mushroom Road, but we'll go look. And then White Mountain and Papaya Island, obviously, so a couple more races to go today. There we go. One more lap to go. Teammates healthily, is that word? Have a healthy margin out ahead of 4th, 5th, and the rest of the pack. Healthily isn't really a word, I don't think, but maybe it is. Again, I got a marketing degree for a reason. I don't care about any of that stuff, so. Alright, there we go. Cooking along nicely. Make the corner, please. Thank you. Alright. One more time through the downhill. Depths of hell, fire, whatever this is. There it is. AIs with a big gap over the field trailing behind. Therefore, the trickiest part for them, those tight corners. So, one more corner for us, and then we will save everybody's time and get through this one. There we go. Easy win. Used all the fuel. And success. So, take that. We're up over 40 grand now. Again, not that we need it for anything or can use it, but now we can leave and we can fly over to Mushroom Road for Slick Track, I believe, which again isn't too terribly difficult of a track, but it's very wet, so we definitely need the guys to show up on the wet tires. Change parts. Ours, we need the wet tires. Diaz, wet tires. And Pio, wet tires. Race. A-class slick track. Let's go. Alright. So, yep, this track's similar to Peach Raceway 2. Just kind of the kink in the backstretch, but it's very wet, very slippery, so a lot can happen here. The right lane never gets going very well. I don't know why. At least Pio got out ahead. Did pretty good there. We'll just kind of drift our way around the top here until we come up to this first bend. Hopefully nobody drives into the wall too terribly hard there. Teammates got away with it. Pio still maintained the lead, but struggling off the circuit in the dirt, not unexpected. Gets back to the lead there. We're going to maintain third. Pio should rocket away down the straight here. In theory. There he goes. Awesome. Let's not slide up into him. That would be good. He's to our right somewhere. Again, we'll just let him go, knowing that the AIs overdrive that corner. And Diaz has recovered back up to be in third towards the front with us here, so that's actually a really good showing so far for our teammates. If they can maintain that, we'll be in good shape. Again, we don't need them to finish second, third in every World Grand Prix race, but they got to be up there, you know, in the top 10 single digits for sure, so that would be good enough for me. But again, if this is a track that we can be strong at as a team, that would be good points on the board for sure. We know they struggle at a couple, so that's part of the fun though. I just got to do my job of winning all the races, and then we'll just have to see how the cards fall, and if we have to do it again and adjust it, so be it. Alright. There we go. Take the second, third, lock that in. Couple more races to go. White Mountain and Papaya. Again, another chunk of change that we don't need. Good race. Let's get out of here. Go back to White Mountain, put on the snow tires for that awful track that you can't see anything because of the blinding lights. White Mountain. Snow tires. Mine and everybody else's, in fact, studless. Don't know how fast we're going to be around here, actually. I don't know how the AI performed because we didn't have a very good metric last time because they didn't have very good parts. So it's been a little while since we've been here with them competitively, but we'll see how they fare today. Should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully they know to take the shortcut. They usually take the long cut, stay on the racing line here, which is tough. Apparently it's night. Is it always night here? I have no idea. Right lane again doesn't go anywhere, so PO gets out ahead, but Diaz stuck in 8th. Also trapped James back here with the pack, so... Alright, hopefully our teammates can figure themselves out here. Looks like they're all trying to stay on the circuit, but some of them may or may not have the grip for it, which is actually a detriment because the short way is where you actually want to end up over here, in theory. Although they're all flying off into nowhere, so maybe it's going to work out for us. One of them stayed on the circuit at least, so that was all very interesting how that all worked out. But first lap done, looks like they're at least both still alive, so that's better than what we have sometimes. They're like 3rd and 5th right now, so they're still alive through the first lap, which is a good metric, I guess. Again, better than being dead, so. 3rd and 4th is not a bad result. Again, single digits is good. We don't need the money from this race. We're just trying to learn about what they need for the World Grand Prix. Hopefully they can keep doing their thing and be competitive and successful. I'm going to get stuck on a piece of wood there, or snowbank, or whatever the heck that was. Whoever's in second there, the AIs, is going to go flying way off circuit and get stuck. Hopefully our 2 guys can stay on the track. Nope, it looks like whoever's the second one, Diaz, there again, is just going to fall off and get stuck. So it might be PO that's having a better day, able to stay on the circuit, but Diaz seems to be able to recover pretty well for the most part. He's still in 4th, so again, that's an okay result. Come around here. Hopefully finish this up before the AIs have a chance to get stuck somewhere. Now 2nd and 3rd, so that's actually good. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this out before they get back to the line and get stuck. 2nd and 3rd is good. We'll take it. Not complaining there. Yep, thanks. Cool. Alright, one more race. We're just about at an hour into the video, so hopefully it's been good. We got a lot that we had to do today, so... Nope, we don't want to change yet. Let's fly over to Papaya Island first, then we'll put the off-road tires on, and then we should be able to get our super license or whatever it's called in this game. I don't recall, actually. Alright, to Papaya Island. One more tire change. Back to the off-road tires that we love so much. Off-road. Off-road. And off-road. Alright, here we go. Race. Oh, the 2 races here in A-class as well. I didn't realize that, so be a little bit longer. But again, we should still be competitive here. This is a pretty short track. I really like this track, actually. The shortcut through the kind of beachy part is nice. It's a lot of fun. Our AI should be pretty rapid here if they can stay on track, which it looks like immediately they could not. I don't know what they're doing. Clean's going to run us off the road for no reason whatsoever. Thanks, buddy. You're a real dickhead, even though I really helped you out with your girlfriend, Minerva, or whatever. I think she might have moved to, no, she's someone else, sorry. I'm getting my characters mixed up because they're all irrelevant. There's that Acura Integra that my mom will be so happy to see. I do like how, like, certain towns have certain drivers that participate based on if they, like, live there or whatever, you know? You don't see that in other games where the field changes. A couple of us are up towards the front, including myself apparently now, so we're up in 1st and 3rd, I guess. Stay on the road here because it is faster if possible. One of us, Diaz, is in last freaking place. I just realized that, so thanks for nothing there, buddy. You're contributing absolutely 0 today. Not that it's the end of the world again, but just like, what the hell are we doing? So, that'll be something we have to remember for the World Grand Prix. Navigate the palm trees. Get through the watery bit. Use the boost juice to keep our speed up. Alright. One more lap to go. Alright, at least he's not last anymore. He's just almost last, but at the same time, Pio's gone from second to back end of the top 10, which is great. They seem to be shuffling quite a lot. Maybe they're getting stuck on scenery. There is quite a lot of scenery here that you can hit, so not ideal. Smoother run this time through the palm trees. Should be a best lap unless I really flip this up. Use all the remaining boost juice. Fastest lap by not quite 3 seconds. They're not in the money, so it's irrelevant. We won't wait for them. Alright, well, we take our money. Cruising along nicely. How was the race? It was fine, whatever. Alright, let's do the other A-class race, and that should be the final one to get our Super License, our World Grand Prix License, whatever the heck it's called, I don't recall. Lagoon Raceway, another tricky track, but a fun track. This is, again, the place where they all get stuck on the waterfall and stuck in the cave, so hopefully with our boost juice and straight line speed, they can run away. This is also the track that I'm most afraid of running out of fuel in the World Grand Prix, so we will have to be mindful and pay attention to that. Hopefully our teammates can get out ahead here early, some of these faster bits, hopefully, and then not be subject to getting stuck on the wall of the cave like everybody else does. Looks like they're up in the mix at least, so hopefully they can stay ahead here for this bit. They're up 1-2, so I'm going to do my part here by trying to clear some of these guys out. Give them a chance to get their line right here into this bit. Nope, Diaz has really screwed it. Everybody else got a little bit stuck. Diaz got really stuck, so he's going to be pretty screwed for this, but Pio is out ahead, I should say, in front. Propeller guys doing their best to stay in contention and competitive, which they should. They should be able to be faster through the water. Not overly concerned about that right now. Pio doing a fine job. We'll just kind of chill here for now because we don't want to make a pass into this waterfall section. Hopefully Pio can get out of there nicely. He does. Should be able to use some of that straight line speed now to come on by us, maybe. So yeah, they struggle a lot through the water. You see how much fuel we use. They're not even using that much boost juice. Just because the water's so deep, you have to use some of it to keep your speed up. But definitely have to manage fuel and conserve here. This is a good baseline, a good test to see if we need to do such here, or if we can just win it on the motor alone. But that's going to be the key, so. Obviously avoiding any mistakes and errors and getting stuck in places helps that, so we don't have to use the boost juice to get back up to speed. Jump right into the tunnel, did that pretty well. Pio has a nice gap to the cars behind, so hopefully he can do the same. Oh, almost drove into nowhere there. Pio does get out of there, and he lost some time, but he does get out of there pretty well. Again, water slowing us down quite a bit, but we can't really afford to use any more boost juice than that, which is really frustrating. So yep, stay on land as much as possible here. Just keep the speed up. Again, we'll jump our way over here. Alright, so 1 lap to go. We've used, again, quite a lot of fuel this lap. We have a nice gap, so we probably don't need to use any boost juice. We'll just save it for hopefully the end of the final lap. Gonna struggle a little bit through here, or a lot of it really, but hopefully we can get it done. We only gotta make it about another minute. Short-term pain, long-term gain, you know, yada yada. Close to empty though, we definitely have to be careful. Might be on fumes for a little bit towards the end of this, which would be unfortunate, but not the end of the world if we can just make it. Not daring to use any boost juice because I know that that's going to obviously deplete our supply of fuel immediately, and then we will be on 0, so we are basically out of fuel here at this point. We have a nice lead. Getting close to 0. There it is, out now. Oh, I thought we were out. Somehow we're not out. Alright. Thought we were going to be out, but we're not out yet somehow. How are we? What are we? Okay, we ran out right at the end there. I was like, what are we running on? Don't know how we still had any fuel left. We were out for quite a while there, but no matter. All right, we get the Super A license. We go ahead and win, and yeah, we did it. So next time out, not next time out, but in the future we'll have the World Grand Prix. Next time, again, we're going to go out and tie up some more loose ends. We're going to sit here for now, but next time out we will have the ability, if we want to go racing, but we'll probably, again, tie up some other things that need to be done, finding the My City people, figuring out what the hell we have to do in Xampolis to get the last house. Don't know what else we could possibly have to do or who we have to go visit or whatever, but I'll figure that out, and we'll come back next time and we'll get that done. So make sure to drop that like, sub down below. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you're enjoying this. It's kind of a crazy game, crazy playthrough, but today was a big step, getting a couple of really hard tasks done on the list of the career or whatever you call this. So again, hope you enjoyed it, and appreciate all the love and support. Y'all are so incredible. Keep tuning in for the other racing games I play, iRacing, Camaro content, other stuff. So appreciate y'all so much. But until next time, as always, bye.